ready to do Baldwin now?
I don't know. Eventually, I'm sure.
Yep.
So we do have a camera on, just FYI.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, last time I was sitting next to a camera, I was having conversations with Ed as he was at home.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice. While we were sitting here, he was posting comments on there, and the all folks watching. And so we were just having a conversation while we were watching fighting. It was great.
Yeah.
So, so I was totally in my head at Crown.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah. Casey even noticed, like, I'm waiting for Ish and William to finish. Like, she could see that, like, I was just totally, like, zoned out. Like, not zoned out in a good way, but, like just distant from what was going on, like, and everything else like that. And I was like, yeah, that I was. I think I didn't do a good job of getting the nervousness out of my system, and then watching that fight just amped everything up. And then on top of it, it was like, you know, fighting Nick and him coming out with 6-foot spear. I was like, ah.
Right.
So,
Right.
so yeah, so it was a lot of that going on.
You actually fought it really good against the 6-foot spear.
Oh, thank you.
I was very impressed, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think from a viewpoint of your comment about pool tourney, kind of
Yeah.
getting the nervousness out.
Yeah.
The way that I always learned to get the nervousness out when it wasn't going to be a pool tourney was to definitely do as much pickups as you need.
Yeah.
Right. So you're not waiting. You're not generally waiting for them to be like, okay, pickups for the next 5 minutes or something. You're actually talking to the marshals. Hey, can I do like one of the guys? I don't remember who it was. Maybe it was Lothar or somebody. He took somebody and went across.
Yeah, Lothar did.
Yeah, and did some pickups out in the field.
Yeah.
You know, that kind of thing.
And looking back at it, like, I should have armored up on Saturday. I just fought and
Right.
just did pickups all day Saturday,
Right.
just to keep myself warm.
Right. Yep.
Not warm in the sense of, like, you know, my body's ready to go, but
Yeah.
my mental state.
I agree. Right.
So, because I think a lot of it was just looking up to the few weeks coming up to Crown. Like, other than the tourney that we had here on Wednesday, that was it. That's
Right.
all I really fought.
Right.
And not because I didn't want to, but it was because I just couldn't get the fights
Right.
that I wanted to get.
Right.
So
Right.
I think that's, you know, that was part of what was going on. And I think, and then, I did go back and watch the video of, like, some of the video, because Vig took videos of all my fights. So I did watch that two-sword fight. And now I know what you were talking about with that one.
Yeah.
So I was
Yeah.
like, oh.
Right. Okay.
So
Yeah. Yeah.
and I think some of that too is that I didn't get the Crown level fights that I should have prior to Crown, and so I wasn't throwing with the right calibration for Crown. So my hit taking calibration was fine. I
Yeah.
didn't have any issues with that.
Right. I agree.
If anything, I was taking a little too light. But I think it was more that my throwing calibration, you know, outside of Sword and Shield, which was fine, Sword and Shield, but with, like, the other weapon styles, I wasn't throwing as I needed to. Because, like, I got, like, this far from Nick, and I almost had him.
Yeah. You did. You
with
did
that
all.
first stab. So.
Yep. Yep. The one that was like right here.
Yep.
Yeah.
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 Well, okay.
Well,
Don't just
no.
toss it.
That apparently was a gauntlet that needs repaired or something.
I just repaired them.
Down
So.
to trash.
Okay.
You took a block and decided to get the trash.
Okay.
I guess.
Okay. That's fine.
Your hands okay?
Okay. I hope.
Yeah.
The Suba would help more.
Huh?
Suba?
Yeah, she's got no guard on that sword.
I know, it's kind of weird. It was weirding me out.
I gave her a nice Suba like 2 years ago, then her husband lost
It wasn't sliding down. It was everything I punched with my hand.
Yeah, she's just, you know, more familiar with the Gretters. So.
Anything I punch with your hand, like from here. The padding on them is shit.
Ooh, starting to get some rust on it. Is that black I'm seeing? Is that rust? Or is that just
No,
weird?
that's
No, it's the light.
there's a couple places where
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, there's spots. Yeah, they're not as bad as like silvers, but
No, right. That's the one thing I'm glad about getting the
yeah, okay.
the
It's a
black
bruise on my
the black that I have.
Yeah.
There.
You gotta do some
that's-
more stuff. Or you,
That's also
people are ready.
some of that's the sweat. I know, but you're
I'm gonna get a
familiar.
bruise here.
If you fight anybody with a long sword, make sure they know that you're.
Here.
Yeah.
And it's just every time I punch the stuff, I do.
No armor here. No armor.
If you put new padding
Let's make sure.
in there, that's fine. I'll use them.
Oh yeah.
It's fine.
I'm gonna try to add some plates on tomorrow
I
night.
know they're
Gotta
my
find me
guys.
something.
That was a much better fight than the last time we fought.
I found more.
The axes? Oh, when you came to
Leather edging.
Akron.
So I don't have those
much
sharp
better.
bits. It's like
Yeah, I grew up.
I'd hit the gym.
What? So
Getting
since we
swole,
have it, man,
Literally.
as
Did that today, actually.
as men at arms, we're in the army.
Arm day today.
Even though you have a good weapon for making guys
Like
submit,
Gwentarian? You have Gwentarian?
Yeah, no, I have
He can't drive up there.
I mean, I could, but I don't want to.
your armor is such that you really don't.
We'll just get him up for a Quintarian.
Yeah.
I mean, I injured myself by going all out at Winter War Maneuver, so I'm just gonna try to ease
What'd
it
you
back in.
do?
I just fought too much.
Oh, okay.
After, not fighting for 2 years?
Yeah, you didn't go to AWP, did you?
No. I had Army stuff that week. Yeah.
You had real army stuff.
Yeah. You guys were AWP.
Not so
I was
much here
back
because
there
it's
shooting rifles.
got some meat in it. Yeah. But this guy right here.
I mean, if you had a choice, which one would you rather do?
But and it's
I mean, I do that once a year, so I know. I haven't been to AWP yet.
I don't know if
It's on my
find
event list.
if he did.
Apparently that was Magrat's first time at AWP. Yeah. This is my first time fighting at AWP.
That's the strap. Yeah. You look good.
Oh, that's like now that he's got the helmet on, I'm trying to know who that is.
Here,
Fuck.
give me just a good shot to the hand.
Because it's tight around the cup, but
Here, let me hold this. Give me your sword first.
and then I have
Not like a
different
super good
colored
shot,
one of
but
these
just like
that I'll just wear
okay, do it again.
afterwards.
Pardon.
So still want to be in something different. And then I've got
It's just the parts
mostly
that
everything.
it skims down.
Just put a little bit more foam in there.
Feast wear.
Well, it's just. I mean, it is what it is.
Well, it's like that style.
Yeah, I'm not sure what Trent's bringing for that kind of thing.
Give me a. You should do a hit up here.
Because the deed is just till 6.
And then dinner and everything afterwards. SCA.
Yeah.
It's like
I'm aiming for your hand.
And those were good shots.
I thought so.
Okay. I'm just making sure.
It's good.
And I guess the other thing is some of these
You don't have to wear 'em.
links that I put in there eventually pull them off.
Yep.
If I just take nylon cord over there, if it falls off, or should I do it in preparation?
Yep.
But it didn't heal. It hasn't really quite healed it. But like, it hurts here.
Does it
Just don't like how it when I punched it.
Okay. You want to fight? You want to do the authorization for him real fast?
do you have extra
He's
links?
got that.
Yeah.
Just bring a bunch of extra links and if it needs extra links.
Fuck, it sucks. All right. Who's watching?
No matter how thick it is, when you get hit, like when you have, you see the aftertails are on leathers, and then it's sewn to the leather. The leather is pliable, so when the male gets hit, it kind of moves like that, but the whole thing kind of moves, and the pliability of the lacing and a little bit of leather kind of absorbs that and doesn't kind of, not only because it's so much tighter, because you don't hear it.
Take it. Yes, please. Yeah, at Quintarian. For a couple months.
He doesn't have any on his forearm, the top of his arm. He's going to R2R.
You want to fight?
He's using an axe versus your longsword. And you hit him in any of those spots, especially here.
Don't break the culture.
Hit him in the side. That's right. Hit him in the very highly armored.
Really high up here.
Yeah, hit there. Can't wait to get rid of this thing.
It must hurt. Do you re-glove these or are these still?
I had them regloved.
Okay.
Yeah, I paid Greta to refurbish them because how much I used them. After a couple, like 3 years, they were pretty roasted. They were kind of, I guess, holes in the fingers.
Yeah.
Some of the stitching had been blown out. The leather was just getting super loose, so like the glove was actually shifting a bit, a little bit dangerously.
Yeah, that's where mine's at right now.
So-
So I gotta do the same.
Yeah, I know.
How much do you pay?
He charged me $250 just to reglove. and-
$250.
Yeah.
I thought it was $200, so he went up $50.
Yeah, but I think it was 100% worth it. So.
Is that with new elk hide gloves or?
Yeah. He also, while he was at it, he re-blackened them. So
Okay.
Nice.
I wondered why it was duller.
yeah, not many people have the blackened ones like I do.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. We're minority.
Are we?
Yeah.
Feedback has them too, I thought.
Yeah. Most people have like the gloss on them. They're either like just like raw steel or they have like a gloss, powder coating.
The nickel.
Yeah.
The nickel plate, I think.
Yeah, the nickel plate.
I think it was. And he doesn't do that anymore, but he did for a while. Or does he do it still?
I don't know.
Maybe he does. I thought he didn't, but he definitely did when he first started.
Yeah. So that's the problem with the nickel plating is that like what happens on mine.
Yeah.
Like if it gets chipped or anything
Yep.
and you don't catch it, that's where it starts to rust. a
Is
little
that what the marks were on
Yep.
yours? Oh, okay, I was gonna say, are those plated?
bit.
Yeah.
Yep, those are nickel plated. So.
Yep. He's got a short two-handed mace.
Yeah. Yeah, we just went through the Kellic, Drews, Ustag, Gilbert, and I went through the rules last night.
Rules?
Yeah, the test,
Okay.
the martial test.
Yep.
So I was telling Bruno, I think like about 25% of the questions that's it.
25% of the questions are what?
Were kept.
Oh, good.
And then like redoing, rewording,
Yeah.
probably about 50 questions or so,
Yeah.
and then like just scrapping like each question
I see.
together.
I see. Yeah. Got it.
How was that? Better with the comments?
Yeah. Still did a punch. He was very controlled for that match. Not quick.
Excuse me, I better go see how my
Check on your squire?
my, heavily armored baby bear is.
Yeah, no problem.
Huh?
Let's have to throw on my armor.
You do have to throw on your armor like this?
I could.
Masahiro? Yeah, put it over.
Good.